What is up, wrestling fans? KayFabe Chronicles with your host, JP. It's Wednesday, and you know what time it is. This week in wrestling, the weekly segment where I cover all the major news that has happened in the world of WWE and NXT, and sometimes some other stuff. It's post Money in the Bank, so you know what that means. Lots of crazy stuff going on. Let's get the ball rolling. Starting off on the Monday Night Raw side. As you saw in my previous video, Roman Reigns had some big news to announce this week. That's right, Roman Reigns, big news. So pretty much he came out and flat out says, I'm going to challenge the winner of Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe at SummerSlam. And that is all. Pretty much what ended up happening later on the night, Roman Reigns fought Samoa Joe. Just a why not match. Two Samoans named Joe. And of course, at the end of the match, Braun Strowman made his return. That's right, an ambulance backed up on the Titantron. Doors pop open. Braun Strowman comes out. Oh my God, it's Braun Strowman. Of course, Roman Reigns got distracted, got put in the coquina clutch, passed out, lost the match to Samoa Joe, and then Braun Strowman came in and just continued to beat the living hell out of Roman Reigns. So good. So good. Pretty much so this leads to Braun Strowman taking on Roman Reigns in an ambulance match at Great Balls of Fire. What's also on Monday Night Raw, we found out who has been attacking Enzo Amore. As predictable, I'm not going to cut any bullcrap here. It was Big Cass. Kurt Angle did his thing where he, accused the Big Show, and Big Show flat out says, is that the way you treat me, Kurt? You've known me for like over 20 years. You know what, if you're going to treat me like this, I don't want to be on your show anymore. And Big Show walked out, so maybe Big Show's going to SmackDown? Who knows? The Revival, of course, had video alibis, story alibis, so it wasn't them. So Corey Graves came out and showed some security footage showing that it was Big Cass. And then Big Cass and Enzo had this really good stare down where Big Cass did some pretty damn good acting. It was me, that whole thing. And then, they did a close-up of Enzo and, a single tear, ran down Enzo's cheek. It was like, whoa, these guys actually know what they're doing. It was actually a really heartfelt moment. Even though we knew it was Cass the entire time. Looking forward to seeing where this feud is going, but just that segment was really good. Damn good. So after Money in the Bank, it was rumored that Kevin Owens was injured and he wouldn't be able to compete for a while. Well, you know what? He came out on SmackDown, and he's bringing it back. The Face of America Open U.S. Challenge. Oh, yeah. When John Cena did this 2 years ago, it was just so much best matches of the year came out of that thing. And, it's Kevin Owens. Who can say no to Kevin Owens? Amazing in the ring, amazing on the mic. Looking forward to seeing where this is going. So the first challenger came out was Chad Gable. I was wondering where America Alpha went. they kind of disappeared. They're like them, Ty Dillinger, and the Ascension were kind of on Lonely Island. But yeah, it was a pretty decent thing going on. Chad Gable looked pretty good. Kevin Owens ultimately wins. We're gonna have another challenge going on. I'm looking forward to where this goes. Ultimately, in my head though, I'm just assuming that it's going to be John Cena's returning in a couple weeks. John Cena's gonna open the challenge and blah. It would be cool, but blah. But yeah, good to see Owens isn't injured though. And yay for U.S. Open Challenge. Woo! Also on SmackDown, the controversy regarding to the ladies' Money in the Bank ladder match. The entire internet knows about it. The entire world knows about it. If you're like, what are you talking about? I don't got time to explain. Just stuff happened. So Daniel Bryan made his return to address the situation. Pretty much had all night. He was just talking to all the women backstage to help come to a conclusion. And of course, he comes out, brings out all the women, and the way it sounded is he was technically Carmella didn't break any rules, even though when they announce the match, it's always the first person to climb the ladder and get the briefcase. Work on your wording of stipulations, WWE. This is twice this year you've done this. But yeah, so he was pretty much just gonna, say unfortunately, it's Carmella, but then James Ellsworth, Mr. Yippity Skippity Goblin Man, wouldn't shut up and just flat out insulted Daniel Bryan and his daughter. So Daniel Bryan just flat out said, "I'm going to punch you in the face and fire you if you talk about her one more time." It was awesome. And he grabbed the briefcase and said, "Next week we're going to have a rematch." So there you have it. Ladder match. The second women's Money in the Bank ladder match will take place next week. Is James Ellsworth barred from ringside? I don't know. Nobody really let me know. I didn't hear anything. I've read that he is, but other people saying he's not. Ultimately, what I think is going to happen is Carmella's still going to win, but she's going to do it a little bit more clean this time. I do see Carmella with it. It just makes a lot more sense character-wise. But yeah, it was good to see Daniel Bryan again. That was cool. And closing it off, I got some weird BS stuff. I don't know. I saw it on a couple sources. None of them are really reliable. Uncle Dave hasn't said it yet, so... But yeah, apparently Undertaker might come out of retirement for one last match against Roman Reigns. I'm really on the fence with this one, because I love The Undertaker so much, but he physically really can't do it anymore. It's not really a pretty sight. And just like the whole symbolism of him taking off his stuff and putting it on the ramp and then him going away and just the whole symbolism of WrestleMania, it just... If he was to come back, it would kind of soil that. Like, since it's only been a couple months, like maybe years from now, that'd be cool. But like, the fact that it's just right around the corner, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm hoping that this is just a rumor. Please, for the love of God, make this just be a rumor. I just figured I'd throw it in there though, because I did see it on a couple dirt sheets. So, and there you guys have it. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, crush that like button and subscribe for more great videos. Follow us on Twitter using the 2 name tags below, and also check out the Facebook page, also below. This is JP from KayFabe Chronicles, and I'll see you guys next time.